thing. Basically, the Texas abortion ban, basically, it doesn't allow women to get an abortion after 6 weeks of the fetus, forming and shit, right?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Okay. I thought you meant just none at all. But okay, yeah, keep going.
I mean, they're pushing for it.
Of course.
Like
I thought that it was already there.
Huh?
I thought it was already there.
No, I think like 6 weeks is just like a checkpoint for them or some shit. But the thing is, they're using like religion to like what's it called?
Support their claim.
Yeah, and there's that whole keep church and state separate. But because of like all the other things that because here in California, if we like let's say we have girls, right? We get them pregnant and they have jobs, right? They go to have the baby. What do our like baby moms get? Maternity leave. I cannot hear you.
Hello?
Okay.
Sorry, the play keeps coming out the mic.
Okay. So what did you say?
I said maternity.
Yeah. They get maternity. Not in Texas. And in
Really?
What do
I said really? They don't get maternity in Texas?
No maternity, no paternity, no paid leave. They don't get any education. There's no information for contraceptives. Birth control has pretty much become illegal at this point. Like, it's a black market item at this point. Plan B is all but eliminated. So, what would be easier, to ban all that shit, all abortion, or give people like the proper tools to know what a condom is, what birth control is, what's it called? More information for male birth control, because it's just like not enough information on it with publicly.
The pull-out method.
That does not work, by the way.
There's a whole class on it and how to do it correctly.
I know there's like hormones that like guys could take, and like an injection or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's like make them sterile, basically.
Yeah, but it's temporary. Which would
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like, it's way better than a woman getting an implant or an IUD, like the golden teeth thing that goes up their pussies. I don't know. I think it's IUD.
It's an IUD. Yeah.
Or the pills that they have.
Did you say IED?
IUD.
They said IED. I was like, that's something else.
What?
Oh. You don't know what an IED is? Dude, it's an improvised explosive device.
I mean,
that's an assassination attempt right there.
Attempt. It's a threat until it's not.
Yeah, you're right. I should have said.
But anyway, basically, male birth control is like a lot more basically convenient compared to women's birth control, and condoms too. But the thing is, because they're using religion to basically like support their claims and everything, it's being called Christian tyranny, right?
Interesting.
Because like, if California banned abortions now, right, it would still be a shitty thing, but there are ways around it. Not to mention in Texas, like, let's say, just for an example, like, let's say your mom had an abortion 10 years ago, right? And let's say another 10 years goes by and she goes to Texas, like just passing by. And somehow like the Texas sheriffs know that she had an abortion, they can arrest her.
Yo.
There is a bounty of $10,000 for information of a woman who has had an abortion. It is literally fucking
good to know.
Towards women. Like, I don't care how you fucking put it. I don't care how traditional you are, or if like this offends your religion. It is fucked up. And it's being called Christian tyranny, and at first I'm like, all right, calm down, but then I heard about all these other things, like, yeah, it fucking is. Here's the kicker, though. The
I can
satanic.
make an easy 30,000 right now.
Oh. Wait, you know, three
Oh,
separate. You know,
huh?
separate.
No,
Got an abortion.
no, I thought I was muted. No, I'm just playing.
Wait, could you actually?
No, I'm just making a joke.
I,
Right? No.
damn, like 30,000, like that. That's like my year's salary.
I just like asked them to say, "Hey, road trip to Texas."
I feel like a lot of guys are probably doing that right now.
Well, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm sorry if this offends you. If a girl falsely accuses a guy of rape, we
Yeah,
should be able to falsely accuse him of an abortion in Texas.
I know it's fucked up, but it's so fucking true. And honestly, I think the women only get like 5 to 10 years in prison. I don't know what how much you get for being accused of rape or convicted of
Probably a
rape.
lot more because I know that they're. Yeah.
It's probably like up there with murder, which is like 20 minimum. But here's the thing, right?
To life. Yeah.
The Satanic Temple decided to step in.
Oh
And-
gosh.
Exactly. And they are liberating women, basically giving them an abortion for free, by the way, and calling it a satanic ritual. And because the Satanic Temple is an actual religion, the government can't do shit about it. Do you realize how hilarious that shit is?
It's kind of scary.
The Satanic Temple has liberated Texas women of Christian tyranny. Up to 11 weeks of the fetus being formed.
Yeah, of course.
But like,
Because you can't kill the baby once it's too old. But yeah.
but like, imagine that shit. Like on paper, that is just.
That could be a book right there,
It could be really.
or a movie or something.
Like, I don't even know what to say about that. Really.
It would be kind of scary because I know they're doing it just to allow people to make abortions and like to do what they want to do, but calling it a satanic ritual just makes it sound like they're just giving up their baby to the devil.
I mean, according to like a lot of religions, not Christianity, at least I think, isn't abortion like giving your baby up to the devil?
I don't believe so. I think it's just murder.
Okay. But like in other religions, like it is, I think.
Honestly, well, at least for me and my religion, I think God says that if a kid dies below the age of 7, they won't be judged. They just automatically get into heaven. So any baby that's born, any baby that's killed by an abortion just right back up to heaven.
I'd like to return this, please.
Basically, like, return the sender, please. Just arrives in the box.
Or did you say return to senders?
Yeah, return the sender.
Minecraft achievement?
That's an actual thing. Return to senders, which you put to mail when like a person typically doesn't like. I don't want to like get like all depressed here, but if a person dies and you send mail to them, usually it comes back with return to sender because the person can't receive the mail.
Oh, because that's the fucking Minecraft achievement when you hit the gas.
Yeah, when the gas ball and you send it back. Yeah, I wasn't saying it because of that. Return to sender is an actual phrase.
Oh fuck.
And now you're just laughing.
Nah, but wow, we did two Texas topics basically.
Yeah. Ooh.
I know there's like other things that like make the Texas abortion ban in Texas specifically more fucked up than it really is. I just can't remember them off the top of my head. But I know like one of them is education is very horrible.
Yeah, Texas education, really.
Like for for like you know, sex ed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm sure
I feel
everything.
like because over and maybe that's a little taboo to them.
Yeah, because they are only allowed to preach abstinence. No, they're not allowed to like teach about condoms, the pill, the implants, other forms of contraceptives and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like enough to get a teacher fired, I think.
Yeah, that's. It reminds me of that episode, King of the Hill, when Peggy has to teach it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, penis.
Everybody was just like, Hank, is your wife really gonna do that? And like they would have, I feel like they would have lynched Hank too, if it was like, if like the crowd was up to it instead of just Peggy. Like, man, that's your wife. You better get her under control. Like, yo, chill.
Remember fucking Dale like called in a death threat to Peggy?
Exactly. And then Peggy just automatically knew it was Dale.
I mean, like he didn't do anything to disguise it. Like, I don't remember what he said.
I don't remember what he said.
He was like, if you decide to teach sex ed tomorrow, you will be assassinated.
Dale is the biggest coward I've ever seen in TV history, almost. The second biggest coward is probably Courage the Cowardly Dog, to be honest. And Dale's even more cowardly than him.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of like conservatives' ideas and shit, right?
Mhm.
Like just the way they act for like certain things, like if you talk about gay marriage around them, they just like physically get like really uncomfortable and shit. It's like, bro, just calm the fuck down. I'm not proposing to
What'd you say?
talk about this shit.
Did you just say the word gay marriage?
Fine, sorry. Faggot.
Oh gosh. Like that's any better.
Huh?
I said like that's any better.
Probably better.
Like a better term to use.
But anyway, like,
Why are you playing with your blinds?
fuck up. Anyway, like I don't like how like they act over everything, right? But it's really fun to watch it like animated or just like in shows and shit.
Yeah.
I still think Bobby is probably gonna like eat his dad one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Cook him on a charcoal grill and do it well done. Out of spite. And then feed it to a cat specifically. A Canadian cat.
While watching soccer.
Oh, for in the jersey and everything, calling it football. Don't get me wrong though, I do agree with like a lot of conservatives fucking ideas and shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one fucking like little like scale thing that our government teacher gave us to like find out if we're Republican or Democrat?
Oh yeah.
I scored exactly in the fucking middle.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because like every time someone like brings up something, I usually like find the pros and the cons. They're usually equal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no right party to choose,
Exactly.
but every party has good ideas.
Yeah.
And I wish there was a way for us to just take the good ideas from each party and just make that into a party, you know?
Probably could really.
But we could, but at the same time, they're gonna be like, no, we need the rest of it. And then they're not gonna vote.
Exactly. Like, I remember Christopher Titus, he talked about how, like, the Republicans and the Democrats are a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, right is Republican, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't really know too much about politics. If I could look that up right now.
All right, let's just say that Republicans is left, right? If you're
Sure.
so far left, you believe that a single immigrant mother should be allowed to starve and everything and be shot on sight. Because that's like, if you just go like to the very far left with the Republicans, anyone gets a gun. Mexicans shouldn't have jobs, and you should work for every dollar you get. Like, none of this passive income shit, none of like welfare or anything like that. But if you're so far, and in this case it's Democrats, you get a pat on the back for every fucking thing you get. You should get a raise just like for working at a company for like 6 months or something. Like, that's why everyone just has to meet in the middle, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I both agree and disagree with welfare, you know? Because there are a lot of people that just, one day wake up and they're like, I don't want to fucking work. Hey, I have a torn ACL. I don't fucking know. And like, they just get welfare for the rest of their life. Like,
Exactly.
I don't believe that fucker should get welfare. But like, the single mother of 3 or something that is working 2 jobs and can barely afford the rent, like, yeah, give her some fucking welfare.
Yeah, exactly. Or the freaking army veteran, that comes back and has nothing.
Exactly. I still don't understand how the fuck veterans don't have like the help even after like they sacrifice so much for this country. Like,
Exactly.
I hate the idea of the army, right? But it doesn't. But it's not like it doesn't come with its merits. Like, I hate the army, but I love the people that actually go to it. Don't get me wrong. When fucking Nate said that he was going, I'm like, you fucking retard.
You retard. Good luck.
Huh?
You're like, you retard. Good luck. You just shake his hand.
I think that's actually what I said to him at one point. I'm always in the middle for everything, but I still have strong opinions. Like, I can probably sway someone to do almost anything politically.
All right, assassinate that guy over there.
Let me tell you why, right? He doesn't think that pedophiles should get more than 2 years. He like supports NAMBLA or some shit. Have you heard about that shit?
Actually, no, I haven't.
There's a South Park episode on it. You should like check it out. But NAMBLA is basically a pedophile organization, right? I'm serious. Fuck, hang on. I need to spell it out in front of me. NAB.
Alright. Because I've heard about it. I knew it was like, I know people were talking about it being sort of like a pedo thing. I never knew it was just like meant. Is it meant for it? Like, that's the sole purpose?
Yeah, it's okay. Okay. I spelled it out in front of me. I haven't Googled it, but if I remember correctly, it's National Association Man Boy Love. No. Fuck. National something Man Boy Love Association. Yeah. And recently they came out saying that they want access to up to 3-month-old children. Exactly. I do not support that.
I have no words.
See, I believe in freedom of speech, but like fuckers like these are when I'm like, we can like put up the death penalty for a few things.
That's the reason why I have a knife.
And my knife's all the way over there. Oh wait, I have this one.
I got that thing on me, No, this is my Xbox controller. Yup.
PlayStation, bro, pull up. Got the console. Oh shit.
Man, watch this, ready? The thumbsticks come off. Isn't that revolutionary?
Oh my god. Bro.
And also the D-pad
I
too.
got my ranged attack right here.
Oh my god.
Just throws a wrench at you. But yeah, like, politics at this point are just a fucking joke of popularity.
Yeah, honestly. There's no difference between politics in the real life and politics in high schools. Freaking ASB or whatever it was.
Yeah. And the fact that like office politics is like an actual word. Like, what the fuck even is that? Is that just like, oh my god, did you hear that? Jane had sex with the CEO.
Oh gosh, I don't know the term. I'm just guessing it's just how their workplace is oriented. That's really all I can think of.
Uh,
But that's all I have to say. I think could be done with this one, right?
yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this. I just like really thought that this would be good stuff. It is, but like I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was interesting to talk about.
Yeah. See, these are the types of talks that we should have. None of this random shit about fucking eels. I know it was my idea. Okay, before you say anything,
I was gonna say anything.
I fucking whatever. But yeah.
So where do eels give birth? They go to the Bermuda Triangle.